to decide to not give Donald Duck pants? We just don't know. We have to live with that decision, though, every goddamn day of our lives.
Yeah, we do. It's true.
It's horrible. The worst.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. So,
Oh, no.
so, Binks has been watching the Darkest Dungeon playthrough. So,
Oh, yeah.
since that was so long ago, I was like, whatever, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And you remember Buttons was the occultist, and that's one class that has the potential for very high heals, but can also heal for 0 and has a chance of causing bleed as well.
That explains a meme I saw yesterday, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, Buttons' character wasn't so good, so, in fact, the way that Shay died was that Buttons crit healed him for 0, caused bleed, and then Shay died from the bleed. And at one point, Shay was like, oh god, no, I wrote it down. Let me say the exact wording. It was so funny.
Because the meme I saw is the occultist, and that it like based off this sign where it's like, "Are you hurt? Well, fuck you. I like fucking hate you. Fucking get out of here." It's so fucking weird.
Oh. Here, okay, so first it began with me saying, would you like some bleed with your 1 HP? Then Shay, Buttons over here healing like Donald Duck from Kingdom Hearts. Button said, I've never been so insulted in my life. To which I added, wow,
Yeah.
don't insult Donald Duck that way.
No, you absolutely can, should, and must shame Donald Duck for how bad he is at healing, because he prioritizes healing himself. Like, not even healing himself. He prioritizes damage over everything.
At least he does not kill someone with his heals. So, still better than Buttons.
God, he's so awful at his job.
Anywho, shall we get started?
Yes.
Then.
Also, I want to get you that occultist meme, so I'm putting it through Twitter and hoping it shows up.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Coco is here with Moon, and we are continuing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Time to deal with her.
It's time for Coco to have the most salted french fries out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
I finally realized that Bezella has been lying dormant within me. Once evening fell, and the rain ceased, I climbed up the wooden stairs of that bell tower and awaited the parade. I waited for my father's speech to end, and then I summoned the fire dragon. I don't know why I killed my father.
I don't know, because he's been trying to kill you this entire time, kinda, IDK. That was an unusual testimony! When you used magic against your father, did you feel sad? Were you doing so as Espella Cantabella, or as the Great Witch Bezella? Why are we splitting hairs? Are you going to actually, like, recognize, like, dissociative identity disorder or something? Oh. A most fascinating query, however. It matters not. I've got a claw hand.
Smell
The
it.
The Inquisition has ingeniously solved the query by disregarding it. I think somebody needs to put this man 6 feet under right fucking now. Good lord. Ingeniously, you say?
Ingeniously.
Oh god.
He's being introduced to modern law.
I I cannot fucking believe this fucking shit. What matters is that Bezella exists within this girl. Is this like being possessed? Being a witch is a crime. Such a fundamental rule will always hold. And this girl here is not just any witch. She is the Great Witch. Espella has admitted the charges, just as I suspected. Yeah, Feeny? Gosh, hard to predict. I just have to hope that I can find some contradictions in her testimony. This whole fucking thing? Like everything? If I don't, we can kiss this trial goodbye. Where's Edgeworth? Need him to show up.
He doesn't have time for this BS.
Oh no, of course not. He's off in his own BS game line where he's making people suffer walking around. I watched some of his gameplay stuff, Coco, and you are going to be in for a treat.
I mean, I've played the first one a long time ago. It's just the second one I never played.
Yeah, I think it's the second one onward. They just get more batshit, apparently. That's saying something for Feeny Wright games. The defense, with a C, may begin the interrogation. Don't know why I'm bringing back that joke, but here we are. Defender, steady your sword of justice. Were we supposed to have a sword? I was not given a sword.
I want a sword.
I want a sword? Should I see it waver or point in the wrong direction? Wait, where would Feeny be pointing it? What? I will not hesitate to cut down your arguments and end this interrogation. I mean, why don't you just pull out a gun and shoot her at this point? Like, damn, homie, you definitely want her dead. You had better keep that in mind. Dot to dot to dot. There's not a thought up in that man's head.
Same.
Yeah, it's a big hot mood.
I finally realized that Bezella has been lying dormant within me.
Hold it!
You say you finally realized?
Yes, I've always had a feeling, but my memory is rather hazy. I've always felt as though I'm not who I think I am, and that I've forgotten something very important.
You have a twin sister? Is this what's gonna happen? Are you gonna have a fucking twin sister who's actually doing all this batshit stuff and you're just like hanging out, maxing, taking the fall?
We'll see.
I hate that you said that. Incidentally, when did you become aware of Bezella's presence within you?
Her twin sister's named Dahlia.
Oh! No! Again. Every game I'm in, Dahlia fucking Hawthorne rides again, Jesus.
Rides again. That just makes me imagine her on like a war horse.
Yes,
with a scimitar above her head.
She fucking... If there was a Feeny Wright game that went even further back in time, you know? I would want the Boudica, like, equivalent of her, like the warrior queen archetype to be a Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes.
I want her to be going apeshit murder.
Yes. Oh, that would... Well... Because then that would... Well, you know, it still works. I was going to say that'd mean that was Maya's ancestor as well.
Yeah,
just add the
I want
burger.
that for her.
The anachronistic burger.
Yeah. Oh my god. Now I just want her to be like the judge. And I want her you have to convince the warrior queen that you're right and that and that she shouldn't just fucking behead this dude or whatever. Yeah, that's what I want. She's just eating a burger.
Yes.
Oh, and she'd be red-haired, of course, so Coco would worship at her feet. Incidentally, when did you become aware of Bezella's presence within you?
It was when I went to the Great Archive with Mr. Layton and Luke. Ever since I saw the mural depicting Bezella, I started having strange flashbacks. I saw things from the distant past, memories of the legendary fire.
The legendary fire.
I saw it. I was there when it happened. I saw the town consumed by flames.
You couldn't have. That's impossible. The legendary fire occurred over 100 years ago. And there were no survivors. I thought he was gonna say, and I was there. Oh, God.
Yes, I know that. But it's true. I remember it happening.
Here we go again.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm Bezella.
And she's back to normal.
Why do you keep doing that with your eyes? What the fuck?
We've only gotten started.
Oh, Lord. Just, it just keeps on shooting the same gun.
Once evening fell and the rain ceased, I climbed up on the wooden stairs of that bell tower and awaited the parade.
Where were you before that? We were looking for you.
I'm not sure. When I came to, I was in the town. It was pouring, so I wanted to go to Aunt Patty's bakery and wait for it to stop. But I couldn't face her, so I just went to the forest instead.
So you were in the forest until the incident? We couldn't find you, though.
The rain finally stopped, and the time came. I made my way over to the town square. I was feeling strange, as if I wasn't myself.
Stop it!
Then
Stop doing that!
I noticed I was up in the bell tower, looking down at the square.
Espella's not a witch. And that means... there's got to be something strange about this statement. Golly, Feeny, I don't know! Witness, continue your testimony.
Yes, my lord. I waited for my father's speech to end, and then I summoned the fire dragon.
You summoned the fire dragon with that spell Grandworm, right? Or Grandworm. Grandma worm.
Yes, that's the one. Although, I won't say it now. I'm sure something terrible would happen if I did.
That's fine, absolutely fine. No need to prove that statement. In fact, the court forbids you to prove it. Oh boy, we're...
Of course I won't say it.
I'm sorry. The fact that she's laughing. Come on, this is supposed to be the Great Witch. Feeny, we're in a storybook. Oh yeah, oh my god, I forgot.
Look at her. There's no way Espella is a witch. It must be like you said, Nick. Someone's cast an evil spell on her.
Something in this testimony keeps nagging at me, that's for sure. Me rattling my fucking cage, Phoenix Wright, why are you doing this to me? I just need to figure out what.
He just likes bullying you.
Honest to fucking God.
I don't know why I killed my father.
I do. That may be because you didn't kill him.
Objection!
It's useless, Defender. Witness, who killed the storyteller?
It was me.
Did you hear Scott in the background?
No, what?
He just goes, me!
Scoot! How could you? Phoenix Wright is coming after your ass.
I can't believe I have to hide my husband from Phoenix Wright.
I summoned the fire dragon. I killed him.
The storyteller chose his own death. That is a fact that cannot be changed. 'Tis common knowledge that all things written in the story will become a reality. And Bezella's appearance has been written into the story's final chapter. She has no choice but to act out the role that has been written for her. In other words, everything happens in accordance with the storyteller's story. Thank you for summing it up.
Nick? Have you noticed how weird Espella is acting today?
I sure have. It's almost like she's a puppet, but who's pulling the strings? Kitty! I love Kitty. Little feet!
Eve. Nick, look! Check it out! It's Eve! She must be here to root for Espella.
I don't think a cat's emotional support is going to help us all that much.
Shows what you know.
Yeah, really. But Phoenix still hasn't gone to therapy despite needing it, so... Well, this is an unexpected intrusion, but a welcome one. I'm going to put this cat on my Instagram. But as we're in the middle of an interrogation, I will ask the witness to carry on with her testimony. Is the cat gonna do, like, thinking interjections? Oh my god, it's loafing! She's loafing!
I wish I could take away the dialogue box.
Oh, I wish. It's so baby.
Yes, my lord.
Ah! Inconsolable. Oh boy, yeah.
I think
The
Objection!
vigilantes were guarding the bell tower all day. Is that the vigilantes' report? Not this fucking updated autopsy report. Indeed, and according to this, the vigilantes have been constantly guarding at the entrance to the bell tower ever since it appeared. However, there is nothing about Espella going up the tower in the report.
Objection!
Your memory must have failed you. That girl is a witch. The Great Witch at that. It's only natural to assume that she used something akin to invisibility magic. I think we have a whole... I'm sorry. I think we have a whole book on that, ma'am, and how that isn't how the rules of this world work. Alright. Isn't that so, witness?
Well, I mean, it's not that the last case didn't discredit the use of invisibility magic. It just,
But you have to, when you use the, whatchamacallit?
you have to say it out loud, but you can say it out loud and then move.
Yeah, but don't you have to have the thing with you?
The staff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
But-
pretty sure you had to have it.
Yeah, you can have the staff with you, but it turns invisible as well, and so it would be a case in which they'd have to find the staff, which was what happened in the first one. with Kira.
Yeah. But, like, we didn't end up falling over anything, you know, like, in the thing, so obviously the game's like, well, there's not one. I'm not crazy. I promise I'm not. I feel like that's just not a thing.
Well, the thing is that you can have the staff, you can cast the spell. Like, I'm not saying anything about whether she's right or wrong, but that possibility is, from her perspective, something that could have happened.
I don't trust Darklaw as far as I can throw her, so it's like, I think
all I'm saying is that the possibility of invisibility being used is a valid argument.
Yes. I just thought you had to have the staff with you always in order to do it.
Like, you do? You do have to have the
I
staff with you, but, like, it's like, you know, she could have turned invisible, then left, like, thrown it somewhere, you know?
Yeah. Also, this feels like leading the witness. Isn't this called leading the witness?
Yep, it is.
This isn't a lawful court of law. What am I saying? Ugh.
Yes, I used an invincibility spell to enter the tower unnoticed.
Objection!
Even magic follows certain rules in this world. Witches need to be holding it to we had
Yep, we just
had
had
the discussion right before Phoenix is like you have to be holding the staff, because I keep fucking up the name of that, in order to use magic. And you weren't in possession of one at the time.
Oh!
Objection!
At first she's gonna be like, but she was. How horrifying your ignorance is. I like her little head hat. Like bun hats. Head hats.
The cat hat. The cat ears.
Yes. Excuse me?
Nani?
Did you honestly think the difference between a regular witch and the Great Witch was in name alone? Oh, fuck's sake. The Great Witch, unlike other witches, can command any magic she desires without the use of a witch's scepter.
Objection!
That's news to me! Yeah, me too, Feeny. Every labyrinthian should know about that. Should we? I haven't lived here very long. Witch's scepter can only hold 2 magic gems at once. Whoever heard of a great witch that could only use 2 spells? I'm sorry. I just feel like that's a dumb argument. This feels stupid. Order! Order! I think this is where the brainworms come from that Coco was talking about.
No, definitely not.
Oh no!
No.
In any case, this should convince you that the accused entered the tower. How does it convince me? This is footprints. A sketch showing footprints? It was raining before the parade reached the town square. Obviously, if you walk through muddy streets before climbing up a staircase, you'll inevitably leave footprints on the steps. This sketch shows that there were indeed muddy footprints present on the bell tower stairs. And since you'd no doubt be quick to ask, I can tell you that they match the sole of the accused's shoes. Because I took them and used them on the stairs myself. It's certain that the accused climbed up the bell tower after the rain had fallen.
Trust me, you will know when we get to the bullshit, and you'll be begging to return to this.
Thank you for the ominous information, Coco.
You're welcome.
Very well. The court accepts this sketch as evidence. I almost pity you, defender. The evidence you threw in our faces with such verve was sadly useless. Indeed. It would seem there were no problems with that testimony after all. Let us not waste time. If you could carry on with the interrogation. That is, if the defender hasn't run out of ideas yet. The judge seems ready to announce the verdict any second now. I've got to find a flaw in her testimony and fast. I need a solid lead in this case. Well, since it's red-coded and the statement of after the rain had ceased was red-coded. I wonder. Ouch. I just slapped my microphone stand. I don't know why I killed him. I'm so sad about it, though. I mean, we really can't.
Oh.
What can we do to say anything about that?
I think we might need to press some of these again because now that Eve's here.
Ah,
Yep.
you say you finally
let's see.
realized? Never fails. Always scares me. Is the cat a human? Is that a cat a lie detector test?
Maybe.
Excited. Hear the kitty yell.
I just don't know.
Hold it! Objection!
Aww.
Oh, she's so cute! I love her.
Hold it!
You summon the fire dragon with that spell, Grand Worm. Oh, I'm scared. Imagine the judge saying that in a deep man voice.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it's okay. We can get back to this dialogue. Just
Yeah, let's just go on.
Hold it!
all right. That may be because you didn't kill him.
Objection!
Bark, bark. It's useless, defender. Witness, who killed the storyteller?
It was me. I summoned the fire dragon. I killed him.
Gasp. Storyteller chose his own death. That is a fact that cannot be changed. It is common knowledge that all things written in the story are blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I eat bread, blah blah blah. I don't know why I thought about eating bread. Maybe the cat really is just here to loaf. Just hanging out. Oh. Look, Eve got up to root for us. Eve? Oh, right, that black cat. Great Witch Bezella always has a black cat at her side, huh?
But you know, if Bezella is always accompanied by a cat, Then she should have had it with her when the incident happened, right?
Now that she mentions it. I think I saw a black cat at the bell tower when it happened.
You think I might be onto something?
A witch with a trusty black cat, huh? Love that the baby loafing.
I mean, we pressed everything.
What's our evidence again?
So we've got case outline.
Uh-huh. Flower-covered robe. Caption. Wait, the flower-covered robe. What's that about? If it had been raining...
Flower was stuck to
She went-
rain-soaked patches.
She had gone up after the rain. She wouldn't have been rained on. She had waited in the forest. That's the whole thing that they've been highlighting in dialogue is the the fact that she went up after the rain ceased.
Who's that?
Hold it!
You say finally realized.
You can see the black cat there.
What if we just look at Eve? At any point in time and question Eve?
Hang on!
I have a question for you, Eve. I'm a kitty. Eve! What on earth are you doing, Defender? Huh? I was just... Eve is Espella's friend, so I was wondering if she might want to have some input. Whether or not this furry little witness can contribute to the testimony seems to be obvious at a glance. Is that so? I guess questioning a cat wasn't the best idea. Where's Luke when you need him? That's what I was thinking.
I mean,
Do you
it's proceedings, so that might be the right
Yeah.
call.
do you wish to say something, High Inquisitor Darklaw? I just remembered a line from a fairy tale that I heard when I was little. A fairy tale about Bezella. The Great Witch Bezella is always accompanied by a black cat. Or so it claimed. It would seem there was a grain of truth in that fairy tale after all.
Oh. Okay, I think I know where this is going, cause, well, I guess it's gonna be like, oh, there weren't paw prints?
Yeah, you're right, there weren't paw prints.
But then I'm like, well, she could have just been on her shoulders.
Yeah, but
Or,
but the amount of obtusery that we're hitting already
yeah.
is like... ah. One of those things.
That's true. Eve always follows me.
Always.
Oh, Nick, that means... They must have been together when the incident happened, too.
Now that she mentions it. Pardon? Hello? You guys should not light cats on fire. saw a black cat at the bell tower when it happened.
Oh, yes. Eve was with me in the bell tower.
Ah. Your Honor. Yes, Defender? Defense requests that Miss Cantabella's comment be added to the testimony. Very well, request granted. Witness? Add what you just said about that cat to your testimony.
Yes, my lord. My cat, Eve, followed me, as always.
Hold it!
So, the cat, Eve, always follows you wherever you go.
Well, not necessarily always. But when I'm especially sad or happy, like when something out of the ordinary happens, she's always there with me. I can't remember since when. But Eve has long been my dear friend.
Something you want to
Cat
say,
friend
Darklaw?
audience. She's like, I love cats. Is something amiss, High Inquisitor Darklaw? No, it's nothing. Just made me think of a little dog that follows Barnum around.
You mean Constantine? That little puffball is so cute too. I bet Barnum cuddles him all the time when no one's looking.
That man loves his dog. He wouldn't be ashamed of cuddling in front
He
of
would
people.
not. Like, I like how everybody's like, oh, people are too masculine to fucking snuggle animals. It's like, bitch, are you kidding? Animal love is where it's at. Scott just said, I snuggle cats. You know it's true. When you climbed up the bell tower, your cat was with you, is that correct?
Yes, she was quietly following me.
Espella looks so happy when she talks about that cat. Us kitties is good. Even Darklaw knows.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you, lovelies, for joining us, and as always, take care of yourselves and one another.
Oh boy!